Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Copywriting Challenge Day 2. Today, we are going to be talking about headlines and hook. Welcome, everyone. Please, if you are currently live, I want you to just hit the comment section. Just type, I am here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. My name is Uzoma Oranibo, and you can also call me Boss Uzi, chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. And I'm so delighted to have every one of you here. If you have someone that is supposed to be here, I want you to just send them a very, very brief message so that they can be here. Welcome, everyone. Today, we are going to be getting into copywriting properly. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to write compelling headlines and compelling hooks. Welcome once again. So, I don't know whether many of you are in the group. Currently, I don't know whether you watched the video. Did you watch the video of today? If you watch the video of today, day 2 video, I want you to just type I watched it. Why I just reminds the other people that are supposed to be here. Wow. It's not easy for you to, stretch out your time to just come and learn. It's a proof that many of you are actually going to have a life-changing experience after this boot camp. So I want to commend you for your diligence, and I know that anybody that put in the work will definitely see results. So I know that by the end of this session, you already know what to do to get that result you're looking for. Kudos to everyone that is here. We're going to be starting properly right now without wasting any time again, because I think people we are waiting for, if they were serious, they would have been here already. But let's just give grace. We are people of grace. All right. Thank you so much. So I can see beautiful people. This is a live training. This is not pre-recorded. I can see a lot of people. You can see my name there. Well done, Abdul Malik. Well done, Musa. Well done, Akin. Well done, everyone. Victory. Well done. So if you watch the training, just type I watched it. Let me know that you watched the training. All right. Welcome, everyone. It's going to be an amazing time. I see some people arrived early. I want to commend Mary Jane. Mary Jane, well, thank you for coming early, and every other person that came early today. Today, I am very, very sure that we are going to be going straight to the point without wasting much of our time, because today it's our practical session. So we're going to be talking about headlines and hook. We are going to be talking about what headlines and hook. I'm going to be teaching you how to use compelling headlines to capture attention of your potential buyer. Now, not just your own potential buyer, but a lot of you are going to be freelancers. A lot of you are probably going to be looking for clients, to work with. I'm going to teach you how to use compelling words to actually captivate those people, so that you can write in a compelling way and land that job and get people to buy your product. So if you're ready, put it in the comment section. Type I am ready. Type I am ready. If you're ready, smash the comment section. Just type I am ready. All right. Welcome, everyone. So let's go straight to the point. Let me just All right. So today we are going to be looking at copyright. These are copywriting challenge for the people that don't understand what is happening here. This is the copywriting challenge. It's a 5-day challenge that I hold during. This is a 5-day challenge I hold some days. I hold this challenge some days to equip people. Copywriting is what has made me to become who I am today. How did it make me to become who I am today? I was a boy selling market in Yaba, with little advantage. I came from a very, very humble background. Thank you, father and mother, for what you've done so far. It's now time for me to carry the mantle. I took this mantle. I did not hope on them anymore. I said, okay, it is time for me. They've carried me to school. It's time for me to actually, convert all this knowledge into something. And one of the ways that you can make money on this in this life right now is on the online space. Social media is not just for going on TikTok, going on Instagram, going on Facebook, and balancing it up with probably LinkedIn or whatever. Social media right now is a place whereby you use it to make money. Everything about social media, you use it to make money. One of the ways to make money on social media is to learn a high income skill. There are a lot of high income skills like graphics designing. Is graphic designing a high income skill? Okay, high income skill like copywriting, web development, media buying, you know, software development, consulting, digital marketing, and all that. What are high income skills? High income skills are skills that when you learn it within the short period of 1 to 3 months, or at most 6 months, you'll be able to plug it into the marketplace and start making money. Now, there is a difference between high income job and a high income skill. A high income job, we have jobs like being a doctor, being an engineer, being a lawyer, being an accountant. But when it comes to high income skills, these all those jobs, they pay very very well. But when it comes to high income skills, skills that pay very well are copywriting, all these things, closing, all these things I just mentioned. One of the secrets many of you should know is that any skill that helps people to make money, that directly help people to make money or directly helps you to make money, is a high income skill. So that is it. So this is how I changed my life. I graduated from the university after spending 8 good years of my life there studying mathematics. I graduated, came out, trying to find my paths. Everybody has already gone further in life, but I was like, yeah, just, thinking until I got into the online space. Now, the online space is many of your advantage. The online space was my advantage, and I utilized it to the fullest. Many of you's advantage right now is the online space. So I just wanted to put perspective into that so that many of you would understand where I'm coming from. And the reason why I teach what I teach is because this is what has given me the kind of leverage I have right now. Nobody would give me bosses, nobody would give me 1 million naira to buy a car or to buy a phone or to buy the things I enjoy right now. The only thing that gave me this money is online space. It's just diligently following a system that is proven to work and getting result from it. I am in doubt that my audio is working perfectly well. Please, if my audio is working perfectly well at your side, just type in the comment section, just type clear, so that I'll know it's working very very well while we start today's class. Thank you once again for that honor of actually just sharing that with you. Now let's go straight into today's class. Beautiful. Today's class, we are going to be the copywriting challenge. Day one, you talked about. Day one was yesterday, which we talked about introduction to copywriting. And I told you how copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing message. Thank you so much, guys. I can see in the comment section, Blessing, Solomon, and every other person saying clear. Awesome. So copywriting, like I said yesterday, copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages that trigger an ideal audience to take a buying decision. Now, two people can be selling the same thing, but if thank you so much, Mary. I think I was talking about Mary some time ago, All right. So two people can be selling the same product, but depends on your marketing message. If the other person's marketing message is, two people can be selling the same product to me, and my decision to buy from any of them will be because of their marketing message. So that is why I said, as a copywriter, your job is understand the definition of copywriting and make sure you apply it in any copy you're writing, any sales message. I'll repeat. I am not just repeating just because I want to talk. I am repeating so that you can take all the elements. Copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling. Now, understand these two things. Emotionally compelling, very, very important. If your copies are not emotional and if they are not compelling enough, then that is not a copy. You understand? Then it's a marketing message again that triggers an ideal audience to take a buying decision. And that is what copywriting means in its entirety. So I told you there are 4 levels of copywriting. Number 1, we have the headline. Number 2, we have the hook. Number 3, we have the body of a copy. And number 4, we have the call to action. Today, we are going to be taking the headline and the hook. So let's go to our drawing board. Now, like I said, today, day 2, crafting your headlines and hook. Welcome everyone once again. Now, the truth is that AI has come to stay right now. And as AI has become the order of the day, businesses that sounds robotic without any form of emotions will suffer and probably have sales droughts. Imagine Amina and Chidima selling the same product. Amina is putting effort to actually convince, not convince, because in copywriting we don't convince, we persuade. The word is persuade. Amina is using effort to persuade me using strategies. Why Chidima is just using blackmailing words like please oh, if you don't buy from me, you'll send me to village. You understand? So this is what copywriting is. You have to use the right words, you know, and there's a way to stand out when it comes to the right word. Studies have shown that content with compelling headlines gets significantly more attention than regular content. For example, what am I trying to say? Somebody will come and say how to lose weight very, very fast. But that is a very good headline. Although, as a copywriter who wants to refine his or her word, you're going to come like this: lose 10 kg in 30 days without starving yourself. Here is how. This is a more clearer and more direct headline type. Now, let's look at number 2: ways to make money online. Now, ways to make money online is very, very generic. Everybody can teach how to make money online, but what is that thing that will make somebody click on it? How about this? 7 ways to make money online, even if you're a total beginner. 7 ways to make money online. As a person that is listening to this, what is going to be in your mind is, okay, this is there are 7 ways. At least one way should be for me. You understand? And it will captivate you towards want to take action towards listening to what he or she is trying to say. Then number 3 example I have here, I can say something like why you should save money. Why you should save money is a very, very generic way. But if you say something like, if you're not saving money this way, you're losing thousands monthly. Now, at the end of today's class, I don't know whether many of you watched the video. I gave an assignment, and I'm going to mandate that we submit that assignment today. Now, there are different types of headlines. There is the how-to headlines. There is the list headline. There is the curiosity headline. There's the question headline. There is the authority kind of headline. There's the proven blueprint headline. There are different kind of headline framework. Now, let's explore this headline framework one after the other. Now, let's look at Formula 1. How to achieve, Formula 1 is I just created a template that you can always plug and play. We call it swipe file. You can see this. Your headline type can come like this: how to achieve X results without a painful obstacle. What do I mean by that? How to lose 10 kg without going to the gym. Now, let's see the example I gave here: how to build a profitable online business without prior experience. Now, the kind of list headline formula is something like this: you have to use the number first, then ways to get the benefits. Numbers, maybe 7 ways to get money in your bank account, even if you did not work. You understand? So that is just the way. 7, that is the number, ways, then benefits, then even if the consign. Because a lot of people, your headline should consist of a benefit. One of the important factors of headline is benefit. So an example I gave is 7 ways to make money on Instagram, even if you have less than 500 followers. Now, why am I saying all these things? A lot of you are content creators on the online space. A lot of you would want to captivate your audience's attention at the first 3 seconds. And that is why I think this class was named, I named this class the 3 seconds rule. The 3 seconds rule. A lot of you would want to captivate your audience in the first 3 seconds of your words, of your content. You cannot do that if you don't know how to use compelling words. Like if you want to create a content online now, just come in online and say, listen to me. There's a way that all these content creators do their thing. A lot of people do it right now. In fact, you may be thinking all these people, I'll mention names like Very Dark Man, all these people that they are trending. There are ways that they actually captivate you guys. All these Americans, do you think they will just wake up one day? They were structured. They have gone for a structured learning on how to attract people. Somebody will just come like this and say, if you're 25 and you still do this thing, then you must be wrong. Now, if you are 25 or more than 25, you'll be wondering what exactly is this person talking about, and that will make you watch that person contents. So what the person do? That person captivated you with a hook or a headline. Be asking what's the difference. I am going to show you the difference in as we go. So let's go back to our class. Now, the third one is the curiosity kind of headline. Like I said, yeah, the formula is this: why dash an unexpected claim and what you should learn from it. Now, all these things I just said is, let's use as an example. Why making 1 million naira online is easier than you think, and what most people are doing wrong. Now, if I come online and say something like this, if you're watching me right now and you've not made 1 million naira, then you need to watch this till the end. Guess what will happen? A lot of you will screw, sha, but chances are many people would stick because this is the game. Chances is many people will stick because this is the game. So that is exactly what I'm trying to show you. So let's go over to, let's add more comment. Let's continue. All right. So let's also talk about the proven blueprint formula. Now, this formula comes up with the adjective blueprint to a desired result. The adjective blueprint to a desired result. Maybe somebody can just come and say, this thing can change your life, blah 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 blah. You know, this thing can change your life. This secret herbal tea can give you, can give you flat tummy in XYZ time. This is what this kind of formula looks like. So let's see the example. The beginner friendly blueprint to creating your first digital product in 7 days. Now, the blueprint, the proven blueprint there is the beginner friendly blueprint. Now, even though this headline is not correct, because when you start learning copywriting info, you understand that some of the headlines, if you really want to captivate attention, you must be very, very direct in your headlines. Instead of saying, like the example I used there, there's beginner friendly blueprints. No, because the beginner friendly blueprint to creating your first digital product. Okay, I think this is like direct because digital product is what somebody wants to achieve. So you can see the directness of your headline is very, very important. And we are going to talk about the last one. The last one is the result plus time, the result plus time frame blueprint. So how is this one? Now, this one is formula. The formula is the big results in a short frame and eliminating doubts. So let's use an example. Get 100 email subscribers in 30 days, even if you're starting from scratch. Now, for some people that want to grow your followers on TikTok or Facebook or LinkedIn, your stop can be get 10,000 followers in 30 days, even if you are starting from scratch. You understand? So this is like kind of headlines. All these headlines are things that actually captivate people into like looking at, being so much interested in what you're about to say. So as a copywriter, understand that this is very, very important if you want to captivate, or if you want to attract, you want to grab the attention of anybody on this social media space. These are the secret blueprints. You don't just come online and and think. When I'll try to show you some of my videos. Some of my videos are very, very direct. I say something like, this young man right now did something that will affect many of you, or maybe this TikTok ban now, like that, these 5 reasons why the TikTok live session ban will affect many of you. Just talking like that, and people that want to like know why it's affecting them will listen. Or you can, somebody that is interested in copywriting or affiliate marketing, you can just say 7 reasons to learn affiliate marketing in 2026, even if you are a total beginner with no money at all. So these are the things that just grab people attention immediately. So while we talk about headlines, another thing we should talk about is what hook. Today we are going to be going on a very, very special practical, and we are going to be doing this practical together. So If you're just watching, I want you to stick to the end. Everybody that is watching right now, everybody should stick to the end because it's going to be an amazing session. I'm trust me, you're going towards get value. So if you're getting value already, just hit the comment section. Just hit the comment section with the fire emoji. Now, somebody said, I am not hearing anything. Please, I want you to confirm. Can you guys hear me? This person said, I am not hearing you. Please, I want you to confirm. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type, I can hear you, please. Okay, for the people for somebody to be hitting the fire emoji, that means you can hear me. So I don't know what is happening. So please try and fix your audio. Beautiful. So I can see a lot of beautiful people like Joy, Lovett, Uzoma, and Dami Lade. I can see everybody. Well done. Welcome. So it's going to be fire. It's going to be amazing. Let us continue so that we can just end on time. Now, apart from a headline, there is something called a hook. Ladies and gentlemen, hook is as important as a headline. Hook is as important as what a headline. So today we are going to be exploring what hook is all about. Now, what is hook? Now, firstly, I think I gave some people an assignment. How many of you did that assignment? How many of you wrote your own headline? Many of you who wrote your own words headline, because I gave you an assignment after today's class. How many of you wrote your own headline? Great. So beautiful. So that assignment, I am going to be evaluating it after I finish teaching in the next 30, in the next what? Oh, we just have a few more minutes. So let's just run through. Now, a hook is a sentence or a short paragraph that follows your headlines. You know, its job is very, very simple, and its job is towards keep readers interested and what's making them want more. Keep readers interested and making them want more. Now, why does hook matter? Number one, because hook matter because what they support the headline by adding what context. They support the headlines by what adding context, and what the second thing is that they spark up curiosity. They spark curiosity. Another thing is they highlight the problem or the promise. Another one is that they act as a bridge to the headline. Now, many of you may not really understand what I'm saying until I give an example. Now, see the example I gave here. A headline can be something like how to turn your knowledge into a six-figure digital product. Now, this headline is very, very good. I see somebody joining for the first time. Deborah is joining for the first time. Welcome, Deborah. This is a 5-day copywriting challenge to help you brush you up on copywriting so that you can go out there to make money. So welcome everyone that is just joining. I want to give you the honors. So let us continue. The second headline we are going to use is the seven mistakes new course creators make. Now, if you're a course creator and you will be interested in this one already, because you'll be interested in this already because it's 7 mistakes. It's talking about 7 mistakes, and you're a course creator, so you really want to know what the mistake is. Now, if your head, oh, welcome, Joy. I can see a lot of beautiful people. If your head is too strong, I say, oh, I don't want to like 7 mistakes new course creators make. If your head is too strong to pass by, this is the hook that will keep you there. Now, the hook is something like avoiding number 4 alone could save you months of wasted efforts and thousands in lost sales. You understand? Is that number 1 is the headline is saying something like 7 mistakes new course creators make, and the hook is now saying avoid number 4 alone and you could save months of wasted efforts. Now let's look at the last one that we have here. The last one is the lazy way to make money with ebooks. Now, many of you are interested in writing ebook, but when you see something like the lazy way, it is an emotionally compelling word. You understand you remember what I said about copywriting is an emotionally compelling marketing message. You understand? So when you say something like the lazy way to make money with ebooks, and you now follow it up with this exact method helped a stay-at-home mom earn 200,000 naira in her first month, even without a laptop. You can see. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that the best kind of hooks feels like you're whispering a secret to your audience that has been dying to hear what you have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this time is when we have to go into a practical session. Now, the practical session is, now there are three niches we want to write. We want to like do a we want to do a practical right now. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. I am going to be opening Google Docs. So Google Docs is what we used to write for, what we used to write on we used to write copies. So be familiar with that, and how to go to Google Docs is, I think I should just share my screen right now. How to go to Google Docs is just type docs.google.com. This is how to go to Google Docs. This is Google Docs. So this is one of the software, or this is one of the application that you use to write for a client. So today, right now, we want to write a what? We want to write a headline. So we want to write a headline for a product, a random product. Now, for these products, we are going to be. Are we going to be writing this? Are we going to be writing for a health product, or are we going to be writing for a making money product, or a relationship product? So under what niche should we write on? What niche should we write on? So I'm going to be needing your assistant right now. This is a time where we are going to be doing this together. Now, you mustn't use laptop. Somebody is asking whether we must use laptop. You don't need laptop at all. So somebody said health products. So should we write for a health making money products? Should we write for, now when I say health products, something that makes people get better, making money products, something that helps people make money, forex, land, happy investment, and all that. Should we also write for relationship, like helping people like get better in relationship, and so and so. So please and please, I want you to put it down in the comment section so that I'll know. I think making money will be better. Somebody said traveling. So somebody is saying we should write for a traveling, stuff. We should write for a traveling niche. I can see a lot of comments. You can even see your comments as you type in the comment section. So just do yourself a favor by typing. So you see yourself there. Somebody said relationship, health. I'm seeing a lot of, somebody said personal development. Okay, we want to just pick out a product. We want to pick out a product. Very, very important. All right, I'm going to pick out random. Should we write on a health relationship, or should we write on a you know okay, ladies and gentlemen, because of, somebody said fashion. I think last time we did fashion. Somebody said banking. All right, let's make it. Let's make it direct. So I'm going to just pick, because there's a lot of people here, and I don't want to get anybody offended. So I am going to pick a niche that is not nobody is talking about, and I'm going to pick a relationship niche. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to cause you guys stress, but I am going to pick a relationship niche. So let's go over back to our drawing board. Let me choose a relationship niche. So I'll put it down here. On the niche is relationship niche. So I am having diversity. I am trying to use diversity in different so that you guys can understand. Even you can write in the most craziest thing ever. So under relationship, there's something like, under relationship, what are the products that can be sold under relationship? We can sell a book, we can sell consulting, we can sell book, we can sell consulting, we can sell somebody said relationships can scam. Who broke your heart, my brother? Joy. Who broke your heart? Please, believe in relationship. Okay, somebody said heartbreak. I think we should write on a heartbreak. So let's write let's create a word, a course, or let's write a book. So niche relationship. So the product is going to be an ebook. An ebook. That's what the goal is. What the problem is. So before you write any headline at all, you must have this, you must understand this. The problem is men going through heartbreak, who have giving up on love. So this is the problem. Now, since you already know the problem, then we can now start writing the headline. So this is where I'm going to be needing everybody right now. And okay, let me even give you guys a graphical representation of what we are about to do right now. So a graphical representation of what we are about to do right now. So I'm going to go and create this ebook, and I'm going to tell many of you to help me write the headline of that book. So we can sell course too. Yes, we can sell course too, but let's do an ebook for now. So let me share my screen so that I'm going to tell Gemini to help us create something. So share. All right. So this is Gemini. So I'm going to tell Gemini, kindly create a book cover um with title What is our title again? Put it in the comment section. Okay, a book cover. Oh, we don't even have a title. We don't even have a title yet. Okay, guys, this is a time where I'll need everyone. So please and please, everybody, give me a title of this book. What should our title be? Now, this is where our copywriting has to start. Oh. Now you have a client. You have a client. What should the title be? What is happening? Okay. What should the title? Somebody said they can't see anything again. What have I done? All right. So I hope. Okay. Somebody said the title should be something like. Guys, can you see my screen right now? Can you see my screen right now? So, all right. Sorry. So the title of this book, what is going to be the title of our book? Now, the reason why we are doing this in a practical form, we want to create a practical book. Now, remember our the problem of our the problem. Okay, ways to avoid hurts by ladies. So somebody is saying men get heartbroken. So yeah, no title. So now let's give our book something very, very strong. Okay, I am going to try and rush this so that we are not going back and forth. So I am going to try and rush this. So let me just rush it. Let me just rush it. So now I'll go here and I'll just maybe the title of our book is title. The title can be something as simple as don't re- don't don't break, or the title can be something like when it comes to these relationship things, I'm always very, very there. But let me see other suggestion. Somebody said you can't see anything. Please, guys, can you guys see my screen once again? Can you guys see my screen? This is my screen. Can you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, just type yes in the comment section, please. Let me know whether you can see my screen. I don't want a situation whereby I will be talking to myself and many of you can't see. If you can see my screen, just type yes. Okay, clearly. So the title will say why men love. Let's just use this title, why men love. Or but see the problem, yeah. See the problem, men going through men going through men going through heartbreak. Now, today I don't want to use AI. Tomorrow we are going to be using AI. Although I'm going to teach you how to troubleshoot. I'm going to teach you how to troubleshoot with AI. But so let the title be why men should love. Why men should love. Then we are going to be writing the headline of this book, and we are going to be writing the hook. Now, a lot of the reason why we're writing this, because a lot of men are going through what heartbreak, who have given up, on what, giving up on love. So this is the problem. So the title is now approaching this problem: why men should love. So I'm going to copy this title and just give it to our Gemini AI to produce a book cover. So kindly create a beautiful kindly create a beautiful book cover with title why men should love. Make it as clear and illustrative as possible using top design framework. So those English are just stuff, and Nano Banana will just help us create one or two things. But before then, right now that we know we have a book, now what is our headline? Maybe, and now this title of this book is an headline. Maybe you saw this book online, or maybe your clients. All right, your clients now gave you this project. Oh yeah, now what is your name again? Well, let me pick one person name, Abati Sheyi, or let's just use Joseph. Joseph, your client now gave you this book. Oh yeah, Joseph, we need you to create this is the project, we want to sell this book. Joseph, please and please, we want you to create a captivating, sales copy to sell this book to the marketplace. And remember what I told you, a copywriting it comprises of what? It comprises of what? Four things. Number one, the headline. Number two, what? The hook. I think number one, the headline. Number two, the hook. Number three is what? The headline, the hook. The headline, the hook, the body of a copy, and words, the call to action. So you can see. So let's go back to our work. So this is our this is our book cover. Why men should love. Why men should love. Okay, let's just use this one. Let's just pity the thing, because we don't want to like go deeper. Let's just use this. So now that we have a book cover, let us use that one. Let me add the book cover here. All right, see, these are beautiful book cover. Why men should love. Now, if I was designing, I'll put more effort. This AI does do anything, but it's beautiful anyway. Is it not beautiful? Is it beautiful in the comment section? All right, so we are not looking for beauty. So now we are in the game of looking for a captivating headline, guys. So what headline should we use? So what headline should we use, guys? So the headline, somebody is saying, so remember we have a book cover right now. So what headline should we use? What headline should we use? What headline should we use? Now let me post the book cover online so that many of you will see again. So this is our book cover. So this is our book cover, guys. So I want you guys to start thinking of a headlines we are going to use. Please, is anyone screen recording? No need to screen record. No need to screen record. You're going to you're going to get the replay for at least 24 hours before I take it down. Understand? Now, there's something I want to show many of you. I want to show many of you something. You see, when your client gives you a job, you are likely to struggle with a headline. You are likely to struggle with the headline, because one of the ways that your clients will know that, hey, you're a badass copywriter is your headline. So if you don't want to struggle with a headline, there's something called a headline swipe file that many of you should have as a copywriter. And I think I have written, I'm a writer myself, so I have written different, articles on that. So let me show you one of my products on headline writing. So I think I have a product on seller.com/headline book. All right. So this is a product. I'm going to put the link in the description. Many of you would want to get it. So this is a 20 compelling headline type for your copies. It has over 21 rating. It's a 4-star book. I don't know why it's 4. It's supposed to be 5. But it teaches you how to unlock the secret to skyrocketing your business with 20 headlines that sell. It's a powerful guide, and this book is essential, blah, blah, blah. But in all, what I'm just trying to say is that this book is not cost, is 1,500. So if you're interested, maybe I'm just going to put the link in the description so that you can get it. But if you want to get it, it's just you can go over towards seller.com/words, seller.com/headline book. I'm the only one that have this URL. So, but let me open that book and show you guys how to words. Let me open that book right now and use it for us to actually get our mind-blowing words definition. Let me open that book right now so that I can use it to words. So I can see some people already giving me beautiful headlines. Beautiful. But before then, let us explore the headline book. Let us explore the headline book. So this is how the headline book look like when you purchase it. This is how it looks like, and it just gives you a little bit of instruction. Blah blah blah. Let me introduce myself. My name is Uzoma Aranibo. Blah blah blah. And I just told you a little bit about my story. Then I got straight into it. Then I started talking about the 20 headline formulas that sell. Like I said, the how-to headline formula. Number 2 is the how you can formula. You can use this one is how you can start making money online using blah blah blah. So if you want to add more context, is how you can start making money from copywriting, even if you are a newbie. You understand? You can also use this one that secrets and way 5 secrets you should know about affiliate marketing. You can also use this one, secrets about freelancing you wouldn't find on Google. You understand? So you can also use this one, do you framework. Do you know you can make 10,000 or 100,000 monthly from WhatsApp marketing without spending a cent? You can also use the find out framework. Find out how internet marketers are what Find out how internet marketers are making money with what affiliate marketing in 2022. You can also use this one, new skill that is making a lot of young people millionaires in 2020 without a degree. You can also use this one, discover 6 steps to study and pass examination. You can also say this one, discover the unique secrets top copywriters use to bank in 6 figures weekly. You can also use the research framework. Research shows that men who suffer prostate cancer after 45, no, research shows that 80% of men suffer prostate cancer after 45. Here is how to avoid it. This is a very, very strong headline that anybody that sees it will just take action. You can now see this one. At last, you can now learn French from the comfort of your home. You can now learn French from the comfort of your home. Now, in this book, I actually explained more about it. I just told you about the headline grabbers and the result, that every headline should have what a headline grabber and a result. So this is a 20 headline book, and I just want to give you guys 10. So if you're interested, you can always get it. I'm going to drop the link in the description. I'll drop the link in the WhatsApp group. I am going to also give you an assignment today, and I want you to use some of the headlines framework and do that assignment. So with that being said, from the little I've shared so far, I want us towards give me a headline. Somebody give me a headline for this our products. Give me a headline for this our products. Why should men? Remember, I told you that let's do this. You are the one doing it by yourself. Remember, I told you why men should love. Why men should love. You understand? This is a very generic book, but why men should love. So somebody give me the headline. So I'm going to start getting your headline type is no. So somebody said the subtitle should be, if you want to sell on a landing page, your subtitle will be something like how to experience true love without any heartbreak. Remember the problem. Don't forget our problem statement. Our problem statement is men going through heartbreak who have given up on love. Remember. So you should understand our words. You understand? So, and your headline should be very, 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 very striking. If I see any good one, I'm going to take it. If I don't see them, we'll create one. So you can see somebody like how to survive in love as a man or getting into love. It's not that good. The beginning of dodging heartbreak era. No, it's not good. How to be happy in heartbreak. No, nobody can be happy in heartbreak. Is that one? How men can confidently capture the hearts of their partner without this is already long for a subtitle. Somebody said that title doesn't really matter the title. Yeah, but we are using a demo stuff. We are using demo. So let's work with the demo. Now, if your client gave you a job to do, you're not the one that will start telling your client. You're not the one that will start teaching your client. Anything they give you, just work with it. You understand? Why men should love. You understand? So now you can see a lot of people. Imagine we have about 80 people here and nobody is able to like give us a striking headline. No, now you guys will wake up. I like this one because this is something I had in mind. 5 secrets to navigating heartbreak in few weeks. I like this. But that navigating, when you're writing copies, try and eliminate any kind of big words. Eliminate any big word as possible. Now let's look at this one. Why you should love again, even if you have experienced heartbreak. Hmm. All right, beautiful. I think this is good. This is good. Why you should love again, even if you have experienced heartbreak. All right. So let's also look at how deep connections transform male. Oh, this is already long. Now, one of the best I have seen so far is why you should love again when you have experienced heartbreak, and it's supposed to be a very good subtitle. Guys, you're going to see the magic we are going to do. We are going to like recreate this book cover with adding a word subtitle. So, beautiful people, without wasting much of our time, okay, how men being in love. This is a tautology. You made a mistake. All right. So, guys, let us do the practical. Let us get back to our drawing board so that I can continue this training. So let me get back to my board. So let us complete this headline. So the headline is I've seen a lot of beautiful things. Now the problem is we already have a title. What should be the word subtitle? Now let me think of a very, very good subtitle right now so that we can just end this session today. The resting, many of you will do the rest by yourself. We will write the headline and the hook. Now, as a client gave us this stuff, and the client wants us towards. I've forgotten. This is not supposed to be for the words. It's not supposed to be for the book. It's supposed to be for your landing page, the place you're going to sell it. So we are optimizing for the landing page for the clients, not the book cover again. But we are going to play with a lot of things. So what headline should be here? Now, the headline should be why men should love. So we are going to go over to our headline book, and we are going to now think what headline type should we come? Now, a headline starter is already. Now, let's us use the headline starter of discover. Discover. Discover this. Discover this secret about discover this unique. Let's also put discover this unique secret about so when you're trying to get a headline, it's the most important thing. There can be a lot of silence, but I'm just going to be fast here, even if I'm trying to like see if one person can actually give me something. But let us use the headline framework of discover. So discover these unique secrets. 90% of 90% of men have used to get over heartbreak and marry the lady of their dreams. Now, this is what a headline. This is what a headline already. You can see it is striking. A lot of you cannot see the board. So let me just let me just make it clearer. You can see this is a headline already. Discover these unique secrets. This is a headline starter. 90%. This discover these unique secrets. 90% of discover these unique secrets. 90% of men have used. 90% of my students discover these unique secrets 90% of men have used to get over heartbreak. Now, let's just leave it as that and marry the lady of their dreams. You can see what I'm trying to show you is that this headline, it's when you look at the definition of our headline, when you look at the definition of what's copywriting, of our definition of copywriting, you find out that copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing message. Now, whatever the message is, it doesn't have to appeal to you. Discover these unique secrets is already a striking, like, what is the secrets? 90% of men have used. That means it's a validation that what this secret is working. 90% of men have used to get over heartbreak. Now, to get over heartbreak alone is something that many of them are. Remember the problem. Our problem statement is men going through heartbreak. Then the benefit is when you use these secrets towards get over heartbreak. The benefit is now to marry the lady of your dreams. Can you guys see it right now? We have just 4 minutes left. We are going to be leaving very soon. So that is what I want to establish. You can see. So let us complete this headline. So remember, we have a headline. Then the next thing we need to do is to write a hook. The next thing we need to write is a hook. Now, I want you guys to understand what a headline and hook means. Many of you would not really understand until I show you guys. Let me show you guys exactly what a headline and hook looks like. I'm going to go to one of my products. There's one of my products I'm going to go to. Now, this is one of my products. I'm going to show you guys what a headline and hook. Maybe your client gave you an assignment right now. This is a headline. This is a headline. How a jobless mathematician built an 8-figure online business without leaving his house. This is a headline. What is a hook? The hook is the next thing that follows the headline. Discover this simple framework that thousands of Nigerians have used to change their lives since 2020 COVID pandemic. So this is exactly what a hook look like. And this is exactly what your clients will want you to write. They want you to write a full sales copy. And the only thing we have done is to write just what the headline. Then the next thing we want to do is we want to write the hook. And after the writing the hook, then we now write the words, a full copy, but probably not today. So I just wanted to give you guys perspective to what a headline and hook is all about. So are you tracking? If you're tracking, put it in the comment section, type I am tracking. If you're tracking, put it in the comment section, type I am tracking. All right. A lot of you, I don't want you guys to be confused. Don't be confused. So the next thing we need to do right now is to craft out the hook. Let us craft out the hook. So how are we going to craft out? Oh my God, battery is low. Remember, in 4 minutes, we are going to be out of here. So crafting out the words, the hook. So now when we have this kind of headline, what will our hook be? When we have this our headline, what will our hook? So what is our hook? All right, a lot of people are tracking. Well done. So our hook could be something like, all right, guys, let me fix up. I think my laptop is low. Let me just connect my charger. Charger, where are you? Charger will bring up some sound. All right, guys. All right, guys, can you hear me? Can you still hear me? If you can hear me, just type I can hear you. If you can hear me, just type I can hear you. I just connected my charger, but we may not be so loud again. But if you can hear me, just type I can hear you in the comment section so that we'll just round up this. We just have 4 minutes to go. All right. So let us complete our work. So, like I said, discover the unique secret. Discover the unique secret what? Discover the unique secret 90% of men have used to get over heartbreak and marry the lady of our dreams. So the hook can be something like this secret. This secret. Now when we want to write when we want to write a hook, let's go back to our hook framework. Let's go back to our hook framework, because everything you're writing as a copywriter, it is very, very important that you have a framework for them. So now let's go back to our hook framework. What is our hook framework? Now let's check how to write a hook. Let's check some of the words, some of the examples of hook. Now you can see this one. Number one is, you can see this one like avoiding 7 mistake new course creators make. Avoiding number 4 alone could save you months of wasted effort in lost sales. Now let us craft out a hook. Somebody said the hook should be somebody said the hook. Somebody is suggesting something, but you guys, so since we are doing headlines and hook, I want somebody to suggest a hook for us. So suggest a hook for us. Now, what would a hook be? Remember what I said, a hook is the lazy way to make money online with ebooks. Now, the hook is something like this exact method has helped stay-at-home mom make XYZ, blah, blah, blah. So the hook is just like adding more context to the word headline. So in this particular one, in this particular thing, what should our hook be? Now, when I'm talking about hook, there are 3 types of hook for us to get a very good hook framework. For us to get a very, very good hook framework, I'll tell you something. There is the story kind of hook. There is a story type of hook. There is the question type of hook, and there is a curiosity type of hook. Now, a story kind of hook could be something like, now, where's our headline? Our headline is something like, discover this unique secret 90% of men have used towards get over heartbreak. Our story hook can now be something like, in 2023, I had a friend who was heartbroken. His wife took his money, ran away, or his wife cheated on him and ran away, so and so strong. But when he discovered this exact framework, his life changed forever. You can see, who is this person saying hook is this? No, hook is not this. You understand? So that is a story kind of hook. A question kind of hook is something like, are you currently going through heartbreak? Are you tired of meeting wrong women? You know, that is it. A hook, a question hook is just like a one-liner. Are you tired of going through heartbreak consistently? Are you tired of meeting wrong women that will break your heart and eat your cake, and they'll eat their cake and have it? You understand? So this is kind of hook. So if you don't understand that there is something called a story hook and there's something called a question hook, you will just find yourself thinking, what is the next hook for me to use? Now, your $1 million client is already waiting for you. You need to come up with the best possible hook. Now, there's also something called the how-to kind of hook. There's also the how-to kind of hook. How to get over heartbreak. But today we are not going to be using this. We are not going to be using the words, the how to or the curiosity, because all those ones would require intense thinking. So today we are going to be making use of the story hook. Now, the story hook will be something like, in 2021, in 2021, a student of mine used this exact framework. In 2021, A student of mine, a student of mine encountered a encountered heartbreak. A student of mine who was cheated on by his beautiful fiance used this exact framework to heal after attempting suicide 3 times. You can see this is a very good headline. Then if you now want to continue, now you don't even need any other thing. This is just it. In 2021, a student of mine who was cheated on by his beautiful fiancé used this exact framework to heal after attempting suicide 3 times. Now, this will already tell you that any man that is going through heartbreak, sometimes you'll probably have suicidal thoughts. I understand many of you knew about a guy who crashed his car recently just because was a babe or because of a lady, you understand? So we are going to be stopping here for today. I hope you guys have gotten value. So today we've succeeded in writing the words. Today we've succeeded in writing the headline and the hook. Then tomorrow we are going to write the body of the copy and we are going to write a beautiful call to action. And we are going to modify our book cover tomorrow so that it will be more important. Who is this person spamming my comment section? Who is this person spamming our comment section? So beautiful. If you've got value, I want you to type in the comment section, type I got value. If you got value from today's class, type I got value, Boss Uzi. If you're confused, let me also know whether you're confused and all. So beautiful. So this is it. So congratulations to everyone that joined today's class. Now I am going to be taking up, there's an assignment I gave you guys. Should we submit that assignment in our group? Should we submit it in the WhatsApp group? No. So the assignment I gave you guys in the class. So I want to see it here. What was that assignment? That assignment was simple. I told you guys to write 5 different headlines with a sentence. Write 5 different headlines. So how many of you wrote your 5 headlines? So I just want you guys to use any of the headline framework now to just give me one headline. So I'm going to be evaluating your headline in the comment section. So with the frameworks you've learned, with everything, just give me a random headline framework. All right, somebody said they are getting value. This is Boss's class, value every day. So after you finish giving me your headline, just give me one headline, everyone. Let me see that you guys got value, because getting value is different from showing that you got value. I want to know that you really got value. So everybody give me a headline. It can be something like how to get over heartbreak in 5 minutes, even if you are new to heartbreak. No, I'm sure nobody is new to heartbreak. Or it can be something like how to lose weight in 30 days using this XYZ framework. Somebody said something in the comment section. When not. So please give me one headline, everybody. One headline. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. One headline, everyone. I want to evaluate in the comment section. I want to evaluate right now. One headline, everyone. So I can see this secret. Now, you don't start a headline with this. Now, when you're starting a headline, don't use capital letter to start a headline. This person said how you can be free from consistently break up. No, when you also check your English so that you don't write tautology. So give me one headline, everybody. One headline, everyone. One headline, everyone. Show that you already learned something. So one headline, everyone. This will serve as your assignments. You can also see this person discover why men give up on love and why they deserve love. Beautiful is a good one, but this comes up as a word. This comes up as a word content kind of headline title, not a copy. You understand? This is like it comes up as a content, not a copy. So this from Deborah. I want to give Deborah kudos because I think she's just joining today. So good. So let me just evaluate your headlines. I have somebody here. How to say no before saying a bad yes. Now, this headline, when you look at it now, it doesn't have context. You know already. Headline is supposed to what? Have a specific benefit. Like, how do I say, what is the context you are writing on? You can see how it is very, very easy for us to like miss it. Now, somebody said the assignment, 7 things you need to know if you want to become a profitable Forex trader. Very, very good. Very, very good. What is your name? This is my troublemaker friend that have been disturbing my group. Quantum Chronicles. What is your real name? Beautiful. And his hook was something like, knowing these 7 things will make you what? You try there. I love it. Now, this other person said, discover 10 ways to what get rich without engaging in any diabolic thing. It's a very, very good one because it has 10 ways and without engaging in diabolism. So very, very good. Now, 3 people you should never share your problem with is a very, very good one. I love this. This is a listicle headline. Somebody said 8 ways to increase butt size even if you're lazy to go to the gym. I love this one. Beautiful. So I see another headline type is simple tips to get bulk customer as a vendor. Beautiful. I love this. Somebody said how to make your first million before 2026 as a student with no skill. Beautiful. Now, this kind of headline is reclaiming the heart of masculinity. This is a very good one, but it's more of a content kind of word headline. So you can see this one: 5 insights to becoming a successful copywriter, even with very, very confusing. What is the Alexa? Okay, 7 ways to look refreshing and younger by just drinking water. Very, very good. So my goal is that many of you already understand. Many of you already understand. So if you don't understand, this is going to be available for 24 hours. So you can go over to this. You can go over to this video. You can go over to this video and get more insight. Just listen to it slowly. You can also go over to our main class so that you can listen to it. So I'm so proud of everyone that has joined this class. We are already 10. Your business deserves your voice command. Beautiful. But let me tell you something. This kind of headline is not so good because you're not using a headline framework. Using a headline framework is very, very good. You understand? And let me read this last one. 10 secrets to getting rich in 2026. Even if you're a beginner, this is good. I think you used AI to do this, but nevertheless, tomorrow we are going to be learning how to use AI to write headlines. We are going to be learning how to use AI to write a full copy. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations, everyone that joined this session. Please and please, if you've not liked this video, like it right now. If you have not commented, comment right now. Is it comment? If you have not liked this video, like it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, just subscribe right now so that maybe you can be getting some updates about what I'll be posting in the nearest futures, how to help you. Everything is totally free. So at this junction, even though I'm very, very led to like take questions, but the time for questions have not reached. We've not done a lot of things for us to be asking questions. So take care of yourself and have a lovely day. If you really want to join the masterclass, you want to join the WhatsApp group, please and please click the link on the description of this video and you're going to see a link there. You join the group. Now, for the people that are joining the group, if you're in the group currently, please, I want you to do something for me. I'm going to be opening the group right now. So you're just going to be talking about how the training was. If it was impactful, put it there. If you do not understand, put it there. But say something good so that the people that missed the training will be motivated to join tomorrow. The reason why I really want a lot of people to always join live because it is in a live session like this, just 1 hour, a lot of your life can change. You can just get one thing. But if you listen to it at your will, you may just get distracted by Pella and Jarvis,
and all those things that happen online. So, with that being said, God bless you. Take care, sleep well, and remain blessed. See you tomorrow.